guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So I did the video on the global data download, and they had actually already tweeted the anniversary units as well. So we can go ahead and take a look at them. See, I guess, sort of what their translations are looking like and stuff like that. So we've got the LR Gods here. Remember, there's going to be 4 units, right? You have the LR Gods, and then Broly on their banner, and then you have the LR Super Saiyan 4s, and then you also have got the Syn Shenron as well. These characters are very, very good. Honestly, there's no real reason to skip these banners or to not summon on these characters. I think the only, like, if you're thinking, like, okay, every year the worldwide download, like, units, so, like, this last year it was Namek, Goku, and Full Power Frieza, they still have not returned on global, right? These banners right here are going to be the return of Namek, Goku, and Full Power Frieza for global. Whereas the anniversary LRs come back in December for global. So if you're a global player right now, you know, the LR Gods and the LR Super Saiyan 4s, these units will be back in December, right? Whatever comes out at the end of August, Vegito Blue, Kid Buu, Merge Zamasu, Beast Gohan, who knows, right? Whatever the worldwide units are, would not return on global until the 8th anniversary on global, right? So you do want to keep that in mind. That's why, like, there is, like, an argument for global players trying to, like, prioritize worldwide over anniversary because of the length of time it takes for those worldwide units to come back compared to the anniversary units where it doesn't really take that long, right? So you do want to keep that in mind. All right, so Super Saiyan God Duos, their passive name. Let's see what else we got here. Remember that these characters are, like, just ridiculous. I also love, by the way, so let's take a look at this. So this unit gets Fusion, Time Limit, Fuse Fighters, and Final Trump card just from their active skill. Like, the fact that they fuse into Gogeta Blue in their active skill gives them so many category teams that they're a huge asset on. This unit, if I had to split up the Super Saiyan 4s and the Gods, I would say I like the Super Saiyan 4s slightly better. I think that the Gods here, I would say, are the 3rd best unit in the game right now on JP. I think that they're ridiculously good. This is a character that can carry you in all content. You go through Super Battle Road stages. This unit can completely carry. They have this one ability. Where is it? This is really nice. The first turn guard is super valuable. Even in these red zone fights, right? Where, you know, like, these red zone fights ramp up in difficulty. But turn 1, the guard on the anniversary LRs to help you get set up, right? When your rotations are going to be scuffed and stuff like that. It can be very good, can be very helpful. So, you know, the Gods and the Super Saiyan 4s, having this guard that first turn is really, really valuable. And then, of course, they get extra ki per ki sphere obtained, which is really, really good for this character. Makes it to where, like, ki for them often is not really that tough. And then they get the guaranteed additional super at 20 ki and then super effective into all types against at 24 ki. So very, very good. Then when they transform into Super Saiyan Blue over here, well, I guess I should also point out that they do stack on their 12 and 18 ki. In my experience in the actual tough content against the tough bosses, this character can, like, if they get supered after the guard wears off, they get crushed, right? So it's not as simple as, like, oh, 100% of the time I'm just stacking forever. If you get caught with a super attack on them, it's probably GG, unless they have type advantage. Now, once you go blue, it gets a lot better for you because you get this massive buff right here. And then they greatly raise right there. And then, of course, they also have the nullification. Global does have a character that has the nullification already, the LR Goku and Piccolo exchange unit. But that nullification is so good. It is really, really good. Then down here, this is where these units really start to get interesting. So you get 2 ki per type ki sphere. So it's very, very easy to get really high ki. Now, they also get 7% crit and dodge per rainbow ki sphere obtained. This dodge chance stacks with their medium chance. It does. It's not, because typically the way these types of things work, Medium chance to dodge is 30%, and then they get the 7% chance to dodge per rainbow key sphere. Previous, like, sort of like iterations of this, you'd have, let's say you got 3 rainbow orbs, so you have a 21% chance to dodge. You would have a 30% chance to dodge, and if that doesn't work, then the 21% chance to dodge, you have a chance. But that's not how this works. It's actually just added straight to it. So 3 rainbow orbs, and you're at a 51% chance to dodge. So that can be pretty good. They become super effective against all types at 16 key and a guaranteed additional super at 20 key, which is really good. One huge W of this unit over LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is this unit gets the guaranteed additionals at 20 key. LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does not have guaranteed additionals, right? So that is sort of a huge advantage for this character right there. And then, of course, the ridiculously busted active skill. Pretty much one of the best conditions in the game, I think. Enemy under 50% or you under 50%. It's just, this is a kill shot. You will win so many events off of their fusion, right? It's so powerful. And then, yeah, here's the character. Very, very, very awesome character right here. What are the attacks called? Divine Fang of Azure Light, and then Kamehameha and Gallic Gun. Okay. So there's the Super Saiyan God / Blues. Then we have LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right here. Now, I would probably argue this unit slightly better. I think one of the main arguments for that is the links are a bit stronger. Although, I mean, the gods have Prepare for Battle, though, right? Prepare for Battle, whereas the Super Saiyan 4s have Shocking Speed. This is, I don't know why they did this. I guess it's to make them work better with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but it's really weird because the LR Super Saiyan 4s, which get their easy during the celebration and are the best friends of this unit right here, don't have shock. Like, this character would be way better with Prepare for Battle. I don't really know. Again, I assume this unit got Shocking Speed to make them work better with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but I guess. Also, keep in mind that this is, I think, the only fusion unit in the game that does not have Fuse Fighter as a link either. Their link set do not change on either unit, right? So this character in base is basically the exact same thing. The gods and Super Saiyan 4s are the same thing in base, just besides their links, right? That's sort of the only difference. Now, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I think, is a bit better than the gods, even though the gods have the guaranteed additional super, whereas Gogeta only has the high chance right here. But Gogeta's also got the high chance of countering. This does a lot of damage. And then, whereas the gods are getting the 7% dodge chance, which is good, Gogeta does get 7% damage reduction per rainbow key sphere obtained, combined with his very high defense, his stacked defense, and then this right here, and then this right here. He can be very, very, very tanky for sure. Currently, the gauge for how good characters is, I think, is Red Zone Broly. It's the toughest fight in the game. Like, if we're talking about what unit is best unit in the game, stuff like that, characters who are better for that usually does amount more. The God's dodge chance does nothing against Broly. I mean, to be fair, Gogeta can't use this either. But the damage reduction, obviously, can be used against Broly. I know a lot of people have memed of, oh, this character is going to be bad once there's an event that cancels guard or an event that cancels damage reduction. I don't think those are things that will ever have an event that cancels them or anything like that or turns it off, right? Like dodge. But this damage reduction can be pretty useful there. Gogeta, of course, is just naturally super effective against all types, and he has a medium chance to crit too. He's just really crazy, right? Same active skill condition, which is ridiculously powerful. These units are good. Even though I think that there's a unit better than them on JP, Vegeta and Trunks, I would argue that these characters have not been power crept. I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the LR Gods are actually better now on JP than they were when they came out January 30th. I do. I don't think these units have aged at all, and I think they're actually better. Because they're better on the Vegeta and Trunks team. I mean, the gods don't have the 200% leader skill, but, I mean, with Vegeta and Trunks having it, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's got it. The gods can still be at nearly full power, like full effectiveness. You have all the units you need to make them look good. Both characters, I'd argue, are better next to Vegeta and Trunks, so Vegeta and Trunks on the team, right? So, that's good, right? Like, you could summon away and know that there's nothing on the horizon that's power creeping these guys at the moment. The designs for these characters are far superior to UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta from last year. They look like babies, children, compared to these LRs right here, for sure. Okay, so there's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Next we have Broly. Now, I'm sorry, I've never been a fan of this Broly. I don't know what they're doing with this guy right here. So he gets 30% attack and defense on his super attack effect, 180% right here, which is fine, but his stats aren't that crazy. I mean, his attack is solid for a banner unit. His defense is low, though. He gets more stats on super, which is fine. Disable enemy guard, I think for the most part is pointless. Additional super is 6 key spheres. He's effective against all types if the enemy has 80% HP or less when attacking. And then deliver final blow to recover 26% HP. The final blow passive suck balls. This guy just does nothing special, really. Like, it's just, you look at the teams he's on: Movie Boss, Pure Saiyan, Gifted Warrior. I don't see where you use this character. Like, what stage, what situation. They didn't give you any reason to use this guy. I just don't see it, right? I mean, hey, maybe everyone says I can't play this game. I'm so bad. I don't understand anything. For this guy, that's definitely true. I don't really know what they were going for with this guy. I mean, he's got a nice link set, right? Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, right? Like, you could get him next to Heart Virus Goku. He'll link up pretty good, I guess, right? They have what, 5 links? I don't know, man. This is a character, like, exactly the way he's built, but then you also give him, like, damage reduction, or a scouter, or guard, or dodge, or something, right? Like, you could leave this exactly the same, but then he guards as well. Or he has a 50% chance to dodge also. Or he gets 40% damage reduction at the start of turn. Or he has a scouter, right? Something like that, I think, really would have cemented this guy. But he's just, I don't know. It's weird because he's not even like half as good as this guy right here. Now, Syn is a god, but currently you don't really have like a spot to utilize him in. Shadow Dragon Saga, Inhuman Deeds, GT bosses. Let's be real. If you're running Shadow Dragon Saga, you're just running the Super Saiyan 4s, right? Physical Omega Shenron is a good easy A. And this guy's really good, but like currently, again, there's not GT bosses or Inhuman Deeds or one of these teams that would have to become a real team. They easily could make Inhuman Deeds a crazy team, right? Like that wouldn't be too tough. But this guy I've found to just be insane. So he's a Rainbow Orb Changer right away. And then he gets all of these buffs with key spheres. Disable enemy guard is pointless, but then you get to a high chance to crit. And then you get to a high chance to additional super with all these buffs. And then don't forget how crazy these Shadow Dragon links are. Big Bad Boss is 25% attack and defense. GT's giving you the 10% attack and defense. Shadow Dragon's giving you the 20% attack and defense. You sit this guy's ass next to Omega Shenron, and he's doing double 7 million attack stats with a high chance to crit with like 500k plus defense at minimum. Like, this guy's really good, actually. But it's just, where are you using him? Right now, the answer is nowhere. You never know, right? Like, look at Majin Vegeta. I think overnight, one unit comes out, and then all of a sudden you could use him at full potential, and he's so crazy, right? Whereas previously you couldn't. For a lot of these characters, this is one, right? They drop some best unit in the game, Omega Shenron or something like that, Dokkan Fest LR for Worldwide or something like that. And then, very fast, all of a sudden, this guy is going to be very, very relevant. But we are going to need that for him to be that crazy, right? And then there's all the characters there. So, and then we have all the animations and stuff. So, let me know what you guys think about all of the 7th anniversary LRs and banner units and characters that are going to be coming to Global. I believe these units should be coming out in about 2 days, but we will see, when these characters are going to actually drop and stuff like that, right? So let me know what you guys think of all these bad boys right here. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.